Once upon a time in a place called Winterville, where houses were snuggled up to one another like gossiping friends, and trees wore white caps of sparkling snow, there lived a carpenter's daughter named Clara. Now, Clara loved Christmas more than anything, and every Christmas Eve, the whole town would gather in the square and sing carols under the glow of a great big Christmas tree. Oh, how Clara wished to join them, to lose herself in the music and the magic of the night. But you see, Clara had a heart as big as the moon. But her voice, well, it was as shaky as a leaf in the wind. Still, every year she'd hum carols while she helped her mother bake gingerbread men and decorate their home with popcorn and candy canes. She dreamed of a day when her voice would be strong and clear as a winter's bell, ringing out the joy of Christmas for all to hear. Meanwhile, one Christmas Eve, as Clara skipped through the crisp air, she saw an old man sitting on a nearby bench. He was wrapped in a threadbare coat, and his face, well, it was as wrinkled as a dried apple and as sad as the long winter nights. Most folks hurried by without a glance, but Clara, with her heart as keen as a winter's day, she saw that the old man was all alone. So she sat beside him and asked, "Are you lost, kind sir? Or is your home somewhere far away?" The old man turned his cloudy eyes to her and said, "No, child. I live here in the shadows of happier times. For years I've watched the townsfolk gather and sing, but I'm too poor to join their glee. My clothes are worn, my shoes are tattered, and my voice, well, it's as cracked as an autumn leaf." Clara pondered for a moment, and then, with a bright smile, she took off her warmest scarf and wrapped it around the old man's neck. Then she said, "Here, kind sir, take this. For what are presents and parties without friends to share them with? And what is Christmas cheer without a bit of company?" The old man's eyes, they twinkled like stars as he whispered, "Thank you, dear child. You have warmed my heart better than any hearth fire could do on this very cold night, and may your Christmas be filled with as much joy as you have brought to mine." And so they sat together, the old man and the girl, wrapped in the glow of the Christmas spirit. But that night, something magical happened. As Clara lay in bed, she couldn't stop thinking about the old man and his sad, lonely tale. She got up quietly and tiptoed to her window. In the square below, the townsfolk were just finishing their carols. Suddenly, Clara had an idea, as bright as the star atop the Christmas tree. She quickly put on her coat and, taking her little brother's hand, ran as fast as she could to the town square. There, in the midst of the merrymaking, Clara stepped forward and said, "Excuse me, Mr. Mayor, I have an idea to make this Christmas even more wonderful." The mayor, with a twinkle in his eye, said, "Well, child, what could possibly make this night more magical?" Clara, with a voice as sweet as sugar plums, suggested, "Why don't we invite our friend the old man to join us in the square? We could offer him food and drink and sing him some carols." The mayor beamed at the idea and announced, "Everyone, let's take a moment to remember those less fortunate than ourselves and bring some Christmas cheer to our friend here." And so the townsfolk, with hearts as big as their Christmas pies, they welcomed the old man into the circle. They offered him warm drinks and sweet treats and sang carols until the night was filled with laughter and light. The old man, with tears in his cloudy eyes, said, "You have shown me that Christmas is not just about presents and parties, but about kindness and sharing, especially with those who are alone." And from that day on, the townsfolk of Winterville never forgot the true meaning of Christmas, thanks to a little girl with a heart full of love and a song full of cheer.